Hey guys, what's happening? So I thought I'd take a few minutes and just kind of show you some of the Armscor revolvers. I have a Model 200, which is the 4-inch, and also the Model 206, which is the little snub nose guy here, the 2-inch revolver. They're both 6-shot revolvers, so they're very utilitarian, I guess I'd say. Basically just purpose made to be able to go out and use them if you need them. These aren't your competition revolvers or anything like that, but you cannot beat these for the price as far as I'm concerned. They still carry Armscor's lifetime warranty and everything like that. I'm going to take them both out to the range and do a little bit of shooting, but they both shoot really, really well. Basically, they're the same revolver. Obviously, the difference is going to be the grip and the barrel length for these two particular pistols. One of the things that I noticed is that they've polished them up a little bit. I've had them apart, and maybe I can throw a little clip of that in somewhere just to kind of look at the internals and stuff like that. They're pretty simple to take apart. You can take this side plate off and take a look at the internals and everything. It's reminiscent of the Colt Detective Special when it comes to the look and feel of the firearm. Essentially, this one really feels like a Colt Detective Special, except there are some differences. Like this does use a coil spring instead of like a flat leaf spring and stuff like that. So there's been a couple little modernizations. It's actually, I don't know, it has a little bit of a J-frame feel to it from the inside too, just looking at how some of the stuff's done. These are really, really dirty because I was out shooting them, kind of putting them through their paces. Most of the time I'm shooting them single action because I'm just out there, kind of popping plates or whatever, but, obviously they are double action. It's got a really heavy trigger pull for double action, which is typical of something like this. I mean, obviously a revolver doesn't have a safety, so you don't want to, pull this out of your pocket or whatever and be able to pull the trigger. So the trigger pull is quite heavy. In single action, it's pretty nice. It's pretty decent. It's nice and crisp and goes where you want it to. You get your typical trench sight in the rear, and you probably can't even hardly see that on camera, but it's got a nice wide filling notch on the front. This one I figured I'd shoot a little bit farther out, so I actually thinned the sight down just a little bit. I was going to mill it out and put a fiber optic in it, and then I figured, you know what, it's good enough for what its purpose is, which is to be in my camper or my truck or whatever, to take hiking in the mountains or whatever. And if I drop this down a cliff into the river or something like that, I won't cry as if it's one of my 1911s. So because the price tag definitely matches the gun. It's quite a good value, and it shoots really well. Some of the things that are a little bit nice though are the up in the front here. I don't know how well you can see it, but the barrel crowning and everything like that, it's actually really nice, which is not something that's super typical on this kind of price point of a gun, and it does make quite a bit of a difference. After shooting it a whole bunch, you get that nice star pattern up on the front, and showing that the gases are leaving nice and evenly. But I was able to hit, even with this little snub nose, hit my 8-inch plate at 50 yards, obviously with a little bit of concentration, because that's not what this gun's intended for. This is a 7-yard gun. I mean, any snub nose is, unless you're, well, Jerry Miculek can hit anything upside down 200 yards with something like this, but not me. I'm not a revolver shooter. But they have a nice, decent fit and finish on them. Fairly comfortable. The grip on this is actually really comfortable, I find. I mean, it is plastic. I could smooth it out a little bit and everything like that, but for what this gun's intended for, and this gun also is clear, by the way, for what this gun's intended for, I'm not going to do anything to it. But if you're in search of grips or something like that, I think your best bet's probably to find something with the Colt Detective Special platform. These grips, as far as I can tell from taking these guns apart, they're completely interchangeable. I mean, really the only difference is the barrel and the grip that's on the gun. This one slips over top of the back of the frame, and this one actually mates up with the frame. But For all intents and purposes, they're identical on the inside. But yeah, I'm going to take it out, show you how it shoots, and just show you what it's all about, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so I promised I would do this. I brought the M206 and the Armscor M200 out to the range. Just going to run a couple rounds through it. It's your typical 6-shot revolver. We got some different steel plates. Well, a bunch of crap out here, so we're going to shoot it and just see how it goes. So I'm going to work my way from left to right. Ah, I missed the pin. Alright, so we're back from the range, and I was going to use a GoPro and everything to shoot this video, but I ended up just using my iPhone. I was at the range, my sister was with me, I said, here, take my phone, I'm going to shoot this gun. You can see I missed the pin at the end, so that frustrates me to no end. I hate missing. But I was shooting the 4-inch. I'm able to do the same thing with the 2-inch. However, I'm a one-take kind of guy. I didn't feel like doing any video editing or anything like that. I'm like, just record it and whatever the heck happens, happens. So, again, these are a very budget-priced revolver. You get 6 shots instead of 5, which a lot of the revolvers are going to 5 shots now. So for the price, I mean, you get that extra round, which is pretty nice. They're a Parkerized finish, which is a pretty durable finish. I mean, it's not like stainless steel where it's going to, you know, look all beautiful and everything like that, but this is a utilitarian gun in my mind. So for me to have something that could potentially save my life at the price point that this is, these are a really good bet. They carry the Armscor lifetime warranty, and if you're one of those people that plans on putting a diet of, you know, 25,000 rounds of plus P ammo through your 38 special or whatever, this may not be the gun for you. But if you're going to occasionally shoot it or use it in a defensive situation, yeah, sure, you can shoot plus P ammo through it. I wouldn't want to, but then again, like I said, I'm not a revolver shooter. I wouldn't want to shoot anything super heavy out of a snub-nosed revolver. I'm just not that good with them. But I just wanted to show them to you and show you what they were all about, and I definitely recommend them. I think that they're going to be great for the purpose that I got them for, which is, you know, being a low-priced but high value as far as being able to, you know, potentially save your life in a defensive situation. These aren't competition guns. I'm not going to go out and shoot a deer with them or something like that. But I think that the value is definitely there for these guns, so I give them 2 thumbs up. So take care, guys.